Are you alright? Are you feeling festive yet? I've just put my tree up, so I'm thinking what am I going to make this morning? I'm going to make the simplest Christmas cake. I mean, the purists amongst you will say that's not a Christmas cake, but I don't like traditional Christmas cake, you know that. So this is just when you don't have the time, when you like a bit of fruitcake, simple Christmas cake. Let's start with 220 grams of self-raising flour, 120 grams of light brown sugar, 4 eggs, 2 teaspoons of ground mixed spice, 220 grams of soft butter. I've just had it in the microwave for 30 seconds. I'm going to put a teaspoon of ground ginger in there as well. Now just bring it together. We've got a nice tan coloured batter there. Don't beat it to death though. So now we're just going to mix in some mincemeat. This is a 411 grams, like why 11? We're going to use about half of this. So half a jar of mincemeat, about 200 grams, gets stirred in. If you want to, you can use mincemeat with booze in. I picked one up there and that one's brandy mincemeat, so you do you. It's Duchess snoring, not me grunting. You just want to fold it through. I've mixed it in. I think it could do with a bit more, so I'm going to put another couple of tablespoons in. I've put the full jar in, so there's 411 grams, but as near as you can get to the 400. There, that's much better. So that smells nice and fruity, Christmassy, and it looks lovely as well. Now we're going to put that into bake. I've got a tin. It's kind of rectangle, not quite square. Piece of parchment just in the bottom. In goes your mixture. There we are, ready for the oven. It's going to go into a 160 oven, tin size. And I say this all the time, you need to use your eye. You don't need to go buying loads and loads of different tins because some cooks told you need this size tin. If your tin is too small, you'll just have a deeper cake, or take some out and do a few cupcakes. As long as your tin's big enough, that's grand. So this is going in a 160 oven, and when I bring it out I'll let you know how long for. But if your cake's deeper, it might take a bit longer. Now if at any point you feel like that's getting too dark, you can cover it with a bit of foil. It's just came out the oven. It's had half an hour. To see if it's cooked, get a knife, stick it in, and if it comes out clean, your sponge is cooked. If it comes out with dawn, put it in for a few more minutes. It's nice and cold now. Just go along the edge. It should lift out. There we go. But I'm going to turn it around. Just going to turn it out. There we go. Take your parchment off. How lovely is that? How golden. And it smells sort of caramelly. It smells gorgeous. It smells gorgeous, and it's not my kind of cake really. Now you can leave it like that and have it as a tea cake, but to make it more of a Christmas cake, we've got some icing. This is just fondant icing out of the supermarket. Just unroll it. I'm going to go over it with a rolling pin because I want it a bit thinner. Sit your baking tin on top of your icing, get a knife and just cut round it. All these little off-cut pieces, don't throw them away, keep them, put them on top of cupcakes or something, or make little snowmen to go on top of your cake. Bring this over, and as best you can, put this on top of there. Sort of try and flip it over. There we go. It's alright. If you want to, you can brush some jam over the top. Some people like to do that, they say it helps it stick. This cake is 80% sugar. It's going to have no bother getting this to stick. Just press it down. What you can do is the icing comes wrapped around this little roller. Just give it a press down. Just gently. There we go. Just need to decorate it now. So we just need to decorate it now. Now you know I'm a bit cack-handed and no good at making things look fancy, but I've got this, it's Christmas tree decoration, so make sure nobody eats it. But we'll stick that in a corner. There's a little crease here that was on the paper on the back of the icing when we were rolling it out, and I couldn't roll it out, so I found these stars. They're just Christmas tree decorations as well. I mean, you're going to take them off when you cut it up anyways. It's just to make it look nice when you serve it. But how lovely does that look? I bet you didn't think it would be this simple. How lush does that look? You'd think you'd took hours over this. You can let on that this has took you all day. No one needs to know that it hasn't. Get rid of all of this. I'm cutting it straight down the middle because I'm going to give half of it away. See what it's like. It smells good. Looks good. Looks how we want it to look. I'm going to give this half away and I'm going to cut this piece up for me and Ian. So let's have a piece. Do you mind? Try to do a video here. Stealing my limelight. Now, I can't already. Fruitcake's not my thing because I've never liked it, but then I've never made it until the last couple of years. And it's changed my mind, but only when I've made it myself. Can you see? You just can't appreciate how light and spongy that is. Duchess thinks so. Oh, wow. Honestly, who said Christmas cake or fruit cake has to be dense and chewy and thick? This is flavoursome, light, airy. This is gorgeous, and the icing's going nowhere. The icing is stuck. That's a good cake. I'd happily eat that. Happily. And I will. If you like a bit of booze in it, use mincemeat with booze in. That's gorgeous. Those spices are lovely and warm, not too much. That's good. That is good. Give this a go. I want you to try it. Not your traditional Christmas cake. Much easier, much simpler, much lighter, much less expensive, because by the time you've bought all that fruit, it's dear. But yeah, this is good. You'll enjoy this, I promise you. I might put the kettle on. I think I'll have another piece. You have a go at this. Let me know how you get on. Tell us if you liked it or not. I'm sure you will. But don't forget to like and share. If you're still watching, still listening to me waffling on, it deserves a like. And at the very least a share. If you don't like, comment or share, Facebook won't prioritise my page for you and you might miss things. So if you want to keep seeing me, you've got to comment, like or share. If you just scroll past, that's fine, but you won't see me popping up so much. Thanks so much for following. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for buying these pinnies, my calendars, my little books. I totally appreciate it. You're all absolutely awesome and I think the world of you. And I shall see you soon. I've got some turkey drumsticks in the slow cooker. Bye bye.